Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Today I'm very excited to share with you how I crochet this very easy and cool looking wind spinner. This is a very easy project, friends. I consider this beginner friendly. I wanted to show you the rows here. So I started off with a chain here, and these two rows, the purple and the green, I did 2 rows of single crochet, and then the orange and the yellow, these are 2 rows of half double crochet, and the white is 1 row of picot. And what I like about this pattern is that you can customize it to any length. This one I did a chain of 51, and in the pink one that you saw in the beginning of the video, that is a chain of 71, so it's a bit longer. So for this video, I'm going to do a St. Patty's theme one here. So I'll be using 2 different color yarn of green and white. And I'm a fan of acrylic yarn. This is size 4 medium weight, and it works just fine. I did one in a cotton yarn, and it was just as pretty. And also, I'll be using a 4.5 millimeter hook. You'll need scissors and a tapestry needle. So for this project, I am going to do it extra long because I plan on hanging it by my front door. So we begin by making a slip knot, and I'm going to start off by making the hanging loop. So for the hanging loop, I'm going to do a chain of 10. There we go. And then slip stitch to that first chain. And chain 1. My chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So now we're going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch around in each chain, completing 10 single crochets for this ring. Okay, there's my hanging loop, slip stitch to that first single crochet and chain 1. And we're going to take the tail here, and we're just going to feed it through the loop like so, and then pull this closed. And I like to create just a couple of knots here to secure it. I'll take my tapestry needle and just weave this in. And there's your hanging loop. I went ahead and weaved in my end there. And this is what our hanging loop is looking like. So at this point, you can decide how long you want this portion to be. This is where it's going to hang, and this is where the spinner will begin. So if you want a long string, I'm going to do maybe just about 3 inches there. So after you decide how long you want this portion, go ahead and make a slip knot. And now we're going to begin making the chains, the length of your wind spinner. I'm going to make mine extra long, so I'll be doing a chain of 71. But you decide how long you want your wind spinner. It could be shorter, it could be extra longer. But what I love about this pattern is that this portion here doesn't change. It can apply to any length. I made one yesterday that was only a chain of 25, and it was just short and sweet. This one is a chain of 51, but I'm going to do a chain of 71. So I'll be doing 70 single crochets in my first round. So go ahead and make your chains to the length that you'd like, and I'll meet you when you're done. Here is my chain of 71. To begin round 1, I am going to start from the second chain from the hook. And I'm going to do 1 single crochet in each chain all the way across. So for my first round, I'll be completing 70 single crochets for round 1. Here I am at the end of round 1. I completed my 70 single crochets. And to begin round 2, I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. And in each stitch, I'm going to do an increase. An increase is doing 2 stitches in the same stitch. So for this project, I'll be doing 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way down, completing a total of 140 single crochets for round 2. Here I am at the end of row 2, and I'm going to fasten off this green yarn and attach my new green yarn. So now I'm going to turn my project, insert my hook into that first single crochet, and pull through my new yarn. And then do a chain 1. And what I usually like to do when I do a color change, I'll just create some knots here, the 2 different colors, and then I'll incorporate the yarn. I'll incorporate my ends in the next round. I'll just yarn over these just to hide my tails. So for round 3, we're going to do the same thing except with half double crochet. We're going to do an increase in each stitch. Yarn over, insert my hook, and do 2 half double crochets in each stitch across. So for round 3, for me, it'll be a total of 280 half double crochets for round 3. So go ahead and do another increase round, and I'll meet you when you're done. Okay folks, so here I am at the end of round 3, and as you can see, my project is starting to curl. It curls naturally, and at the end of your project you can go back and just fix it a little bit. Just kind of manipulate it and adjust it. But you guys, I am obsessed with this project. I am so tempted to make one for each of my family and friends because the repetition is so soothing and it's so simple. The pattern is very, very easy and the result is quite pretty. I am obsessing over this right now, friends. Okay, so now let's begin the next round. This is going to be our last increase round. So with the same yarn, I'm going to do another round of this green. I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. And as we did in the last 2 rounds, we're going to do 2 stitches in the same stitch, an increase in each stitch. I'm going to do 2 half double crochets in each stitch all the way down. Oops, I got a little knot here. So go ahead and complete your pattern, doing an increase in each stitch around, and I'll meet you when you're done. Alrighty, so here I am at the end of round 4. I went ahead and completed 560 half double crochets for this round. I fastened off my green yarn, and this is what our project is looking like so far. Very cute. So for the last round, we are going to do a picot round. And it's this very fun edging here. It creates a bit of a point here, and I think it adds some flair to this project. And it's very easy to make, friends. So for this round, I am going to attach my white yarn to the top of my project. And I insert my hook into that first stitch and pull my white yarn through. And do a chain 1. So to do a picot round, we are going to start off by making a single crochet into that first stitch, single crochet, and do a chain 1. Now we're going to insert our hook into the front post, this one here, of the single crochet and this side post here. Insert your hook into those 2 posts, pull the yarn, and slip stitch through that chain 1. There's our first one. Here, let's do another one together. Single crochet, chain 1. Here's the front post, here's the side post. Pull the yarn and slip stitch through that chain 1. There's the second one. Single crochet, chain 1, insert your hook through 2 loops, pull the yarn and slip stitch. Sorry folks, I'm trying to look at my camera angle here while I'm trying to crochet, and sometimes I kind of fumble there. There we go. So I'm going to do a picot in each stitch all the way down. Very pretty. So I will go ahead and complete this round. I'll be doing a picot in each stitch, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. So I finally finished my picot round, and this is what it's looking like so far. So cute. So I'm gonna fasten off this white yarn. I left a little bit of a tail there because I'll be utilizing this tail to the tassel. I'll be using it to secure it. So for the tassel, I decided to go with the green yarn, the darker green yarn, to hang from the bottom. I think that'll look cute. So to begin the tassel, which looks like this, it's very simple to make. I'm going to use this book here to wrap my yarn around, and this book measures roughly about 5 inches. Let's see. Yeah, about 5 inches. And what I do is I'll grab the yarn and I'll wrap it around the book about 25 times. 1, 2, 3. There's 25. And I'll cut this off here, and then I'll cut another piece of yarn about that long there. And I will, you can choose either end to be your top, but I'll put this loose piece of yarn underneath and bring it around the top here, and I'll make some knots. Actually, I'll make a surgeon's knot to secure it first. I'll slide it off the book, and then let's see, where is it? So here's the end of my project, and I will just grab my yarn, grab my hook, and pull these 2 ends right through that last stitch, just like that. So this is what I use to bundle the top there. In these two pieces here, I'll just create some knots to secure it there. And then I'll split this in half. And then I will take an extra step and just bring these two ends back down the middle here and make some more knots just to secure it. I think it's fine the way it is, but I just like to take an extra step just in case. So I took another piece of yarn here and I'll wrap it around the very top of the tassel. Secure it with knots. If you wanted to take an extra step and add a bit of a dot of hot glue to that just to secure the knot, you could do that as well. And then I'll try to straighten the yarn and cut off the end here. There we have it, very easy. And I'm just gonna take this part and I'll weave it in. I'll be right back. And there we have it, friends. A really cute DIY crochet wind spinner. It looks so cute. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate your time. And please remember to hit that subscribe button. Bye.